Hello there, YouTube world. Filming from the old cell phone here. Just wanted to, I know I've been talking about the Civic, the little EF hatchback that we picked up. And I wanted to show you guys the car. And see if y'all want me to start working on this thing on the channel. I can show you all the stuff that's wrong with it. The wiring issues that it has. And it keeps blowing fuses and all that good jazz. But it's not in the best shape. It looks better on camera than what it is in person. You can see from the runs and the fenders. What's up, Sam? But this is a little EF hatch that I picked up for the low. It's not in the worst condition, but it's not a good daily driver for somebody at the moment because of all the work that it needs. There's no heater, air conditioning, power steering, nothing like that. Whoever had it before did a really shasty job on the wiring. The ECU's not mounted in there correctly. It's probably why I keep blowing ECU fuses. It does run and drive and shift gears and all that good jazz. I don't have a battery in it at the moment. I'd start it up for you. But the interior's kind of there. The seats aren't bolted in correctly. No defrost. It's got some nice little clutch wheels on it. AEM intake. It has been swapped to a D16 Y7. If you can see it there. But it's missing like lower motor mounts. All the power steering and AC stuff's gone. The wiring's just a hot mess where they've tied into this, tied into that. You know, just shasty wiring. When I went and looked at the car, and there's a lot of tape on here where they've been into this part of the wiring harness. You know, just like random wires that's not there, that should be there. Random wires like this that should be plugged in. But if you can see down there, right here, this alternator wire wasn't even connected. Wasn't even connected and was just bouncing off the alternator. That's why the battery wasn't charging and it was blowing fuses. What I'm thinking about doing, Sam, is our drag strip here, close to my house here in Chattanooga, is an 1/8 mile drag strip. And I was thinking of taking the car like it sits, probably putting tires on it, you know, of course. Putting some tires on it, taking the car down there and running it in an 1/8 mile, getting like 5 passes and taking the average out of that. Bringing this car home, and bring this car home. Don't touch anything in the motor performance-wise, and gut it, make it as light as possible, and see if we can't shave 2 seconds off that time. That would be a huge goal, and it would show people that you can take a car, if you got a little car that's not your daily driver, and you can take weight out to make it a lot faster just by saving weight. But when I'm talking about gutting it, if I'm talking about gutting it, I'm talking about everything. There will not be a center console. There will not be a dash. There will not be nothing like other cars I've did in the past. No back seats. Like there will be holes here cutting this pillar. There will be holes here. A lot of the metal will be cut out, and then it'll be, and I'll weigh everything, every single thing that we take out of the car will get weighed so we can see how much weight we actually took out of the car. This is the model that is lighter than the SI ones. The SI ones come with a sunroof, which makes the car actually lighter or heavier. But take everything out. Look, you can see like how bad the paint job is. Look. Like I said, guys, it looks way better on camera than what it does in person. But all the wiring is just very shasty in this thing. It does have a little quick release steering wheel, but that's just like a $50 eBay steering wheel stuff. You know, nothing too crazy, but I'm talking about taking everything out, weighing every single piece to let y'all know, hey, we took out this much weight. Even take the gas tank out, probably put a fuel cell in. all that good jazz. And all the parts that I take out of this car, I'll actually sell them, like these door plates, the doors, the dash, the seats. These are seats out of, actually, it looks to be an Integra. I hadn't even looked at the seats. That one's definitely gone. I can feel it there. Yep, these are Integra seats. You can tell by the stitching. Well, there's somebody got him a 2006 Civic. Yeah, these seats are in rough shape. But doing something with the car, let me know, because that could be a build series which don't cost any money, so we know for a fact it'll get done. I just got to figure out the wiring issues with it and go from there. Or I can let y'all know what I purchased this car for, fix the little things, and then try to sell it. I got it because all I really wanted out of it was the motor and transmission for our goat cart. But if I can take 20-30 hours and fix all the wiring issues it has, then somebody might want the car. Even the guy that I got the car from, he might want it back, and he can basically pay me for the labor to get the car back. It's not in the worst shape, but for somebody that's just had a baby, I wouldn't recommend driving them in a car that's got fire hazards with the wiring. Like I said, I drove it about 25 minutes to get home, and it took me like 3 hours because I kept popping ECU fuses and having to change them on the side of the road. The tires are completely bald on this thing. As you can see, slick. But I've been a Honda guy, and I hadn't been able to afford any Honda stuff in a long time. Yeah, fan, I understand that. Some folks can't do wiring. The thing is I can do wiring, and I actually have a whole nother wiring harness that I can put in this car. So we'll see about that. But, you know, fun little car. Get us to the racetrack again. I haven't been able to go racing in a long time because I hadn't had a proper car. And Rhonda the Honda here is going to take a lot of money still to get done, because I got to do whole different suspension, a lot of stuff. This is like a long-term project on this compared to something like this that fix the wiring, gut it, put a roll bar in it. I want to take out a lot of weight, and then I know I'll be adding weight putting the roll bar in, but it'll still be lighter than what it is factory. I think these cars are like they're pretty light. Nice little Mazda 6 going down the road. Oh yeah, Bubs' cart here. It's got the side pods back on it. He's got the plastics on it. It's looking very fresh. Hopefully y'all join us tonight. I'm sure we'll be out in the garage. I've been just laying around all day, honestly, napping. But hopefully y'all join us tonight on Bubs' Vacation, and I hope to get people excited about the Civic so we can get back out to the racetrack and have some fun, man. It don't take much money to go have fun at the racetrack, you know. So test and tune, as soon as it opens, we'll be getting that done. But until then, I'll probably start releasing a couple videos of me fixing like some of the wiring issues. And maybe on the next video, I'll start this thing up. I don't have a battery in it right now, so I'll get a battery in it and get it started up for y'all so y'all can hear how raspy and raspy this thing is. Awesome. Well, much love, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Just a little short, quick live. I've been talking about the car, and I wanted y'all to see it, and this was the best way for me to do it, is just to go live from my cell phone and show it to you. And like I said, it looks 100 times better on camera than it does in person. But hopefully you join us tonight. Much love. Until next time, peace.